great.
All right, and we're live. So we got Mohammed Usman versus Zach. What's the guy's last name? Paguga. Paguga. Pauga. Pauga. So Zach Pahuga and Mohammed Usman. Usman is going to be Kamaru Usman, the champion of the 170-pound division and the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, his brother, and versus the Zach Pahuga guy. And it seems like Mohammed Usman, he said he was a football player previously. Oh, I got a viewer. I wonder who that is. I'm filming from a slightly different location today. And the fight's about to begin here soon. You know, they did this crazy drama show in the beginning where they showed that Muhammad's son died and all this stuff. And sometimes I wish they would just get to the fights, you know? No need to harp on extreme sadness. But they're about to fight, and it should be good. Ref says, "Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's fight." Oh, Zach Puga comes out with a flying front kick, Karate Kid style, on Muhammad Usman. If that knocked him out, that would have been like a Jorge Masvidal type crazy knockout. And this is the finale, I guess, of the Ultimate Fighter series. Hey, my son, says Ken Shaloya, my dad, my day one supporter. I love you, Dad. He's the best. He's the greatest dad in the history of dads. So we got these fighters exchanging hooks right here in the middle of the octagon. It's going to be a 3-round fight of 5 minutes, and it concludes the end of the Ultimate Fighter reality TV series. I wonder if my dad's got the fights up, if he's still watching the fights. A couple nice uppercuts from Zach Pauga. You know, you could sort of tell that Muhammad is a football player turned fighter. He has this kind of like stance and movement that he's like a really good athlete, but you could tell he's sort of like out of his element in a way. But he's gonna have picked up some experience from being Muhammad or from being Kamaru's brother. He just got head kicked to the head, and he caught the head kick and threw the guy down. So that's something. That means something. Fights are up on Hulu. Yes, good point, Dad. These fights are on ESPN, and Hulu has ESPN within it. And a great way, if you have Hulu, you can watch most of the fights. Just the ones that are pay-per-view are extra. Oof. Muhammad Usman, a big swing and a miss, but it looks like if that connected, that would have hurt. One other thing that I'm noticing too is, yeah, these giant looping hook punches are wild and crazy, and if one lands, it's going to be major trouble for the other. You see Zach Puga measuring distance. It just seems interesting that Muhammad Usman's knees are sort of so pointed in. He's got this knee buckled kind of thing, and he got retired from his football career. And in football, the average career is 3 years, and the most common reason is knee injury. So I wonder if he has some sort of knee injury, and now he's in MMA just based on how he's doing his stance there. And it seems Zach Boga is doing those oblique kicks at the front leg, and maybe he notices some kind of the same thing here. One minute, 51 seconds left in round number 1. Hey, I got 3 viewers. If you are watching the fights with me, throw something in the chat. I will respond to you. Much love to my 3 viewers out there. 3 viewers, that's a lot. That's a lot for my usual audience. So shout out to all 3 of the viewers. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Not a lot of crazy interactions here so far. They seem to be staying at a far distance, a long range, and not really in the pocket, so to speak, throwing a lot of strikes against each other. Really staying out of range and then picking their shots when they come in. It's also interesting the kind of difference in shorts. I guess this card is somehow related to Tough, which is another MMA promotion, and they don't have like the UFC gear on. And I'm pretty sure what they're fighting for is a contract within the UFC as the conclusion of the Ultimate Fighter reality show. So you don't see them in like normal UFC attire, which you see Zach Pauga's crazy pants on that he's got. It's like a crazy skirt situation almost with the sides all the way up, which is kind of nuts. It seems like we got about 10 seconds left in the first round. I give the first round to Zach Pauga. And just that he threw a couple more jabs and was landing a little bit more in that first round. Ooh, there was a little bit of an exchange there at the very end. I wonder what that was about. Ken Shaloya says, is his brother a champion fighter? Yes, Mohammed Usman is the brother of Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman is the 170-pound champion of the UFC, the same division George St. Pierre reigned over for many years. And Kamaru Usman is the #1 ranked pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He's also defended his belt like something like 5 or 6 times, and really has reigned over that division for a while now. And he even surpassed George St. Pierre's reign of the 170-pound division. So a lot of people are including him now in the conversation for the GOAT of what's 170? I think they call it the welterweight division. Let me make sure I look that up to make sure I'm 100% correct. Okay, so we got the next round underway here. 170 division UFC. Welterweight, yes. 170 is welterweight. So we got 4 minutes, 33 seconds left in round number 2 here. Oh, crazy knockout from Mohammed Usman with what looked like a long jab, which is absolutely crazy. Does a wild celebration, beating his chest, still celebrating. Crazy knockout. I wonder if my dad saw that. I got a message from Ken Chalena. I keep using your Amazon link. Yes, in the description. Oh, Dad said, what a knockout. It was a crazy knockout. Kind of unexpected, too. They were throwing those big looping punches. He looks like he's celebrating out of his mind currently. They're playing it on replay right now. Yep. It looked like it was almost a jab that knocked him out, which is crazy. A looping hook type jab, which they were throwing a lot of those looping type punches in that fight. But it's rare you see someone get knocked out with the front hand like that, you know? My dad said, I keep using your Amazon link. Thank you so much, Dad. The best way to support the channel is probably through the Amazon link. Kamaru Usman, his brother, you see there in the middle, freaks out when he won and showing good brotherly love and support. But man, it just shows the power of these guys. They could knock you out with one single punch. Interesting celebration tactics here from Mohammed Usman, looking like an out of control maniac. Great fight, says Ken Shalay. I agree. I agree. Short, sweet, and to the point. Great knockout, I would say. The fight was okay. The thing about that fight is they stayed at such a far range that who won from FFM Juice Wave? The guy Mohammed Usman, Kamara Usman's brother, won. Thank you for commenting, FFM Juice Wave. And thanks for being a part of the stream. Appreciate that. Any of my other 4 viewers, make sure to throw your name in the chat. Ken Shaloni says, will you be doing other fights tonight? Yes, I will be covering the rest of the card. We have an exciting main event here with Thiago Santos and Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill is not as well known, but he's coming off a crazy knockout of Johnny Oliveira, who had extreme hype behind him. And man, it should be an interesting main event. And you see Muhammad Usman and Kamara Usman in the center of the octagon. They're brothers, and the champion Kamara Usman's whispering some stuff in his ear. I wonder what they're saying. And Dana White is probably going to come by and say that he's got the contract for he's got a UFC contract now, so good for him. I'm trying to figure out how to put the subtitles on so I could hear what they're saying. I don't know. It just doesn't want to give me the subtitles. I don't know why. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Of my 3 viewers in the chat, throw something in the chat and I will respond. I will respond. I don't know if that's true. It just said his record is 9-4, which is kind of crazy. That's not considered a very winning record in MMA, where, to give you an example, Kamara Usman, his brother, has only lost once. What's Kamara Usman's record? Yeah. I try to go to settings here, English, and I press English, but it doesn't show up. Yep, I have it the exact same way here, and nothing. So I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Some brotherly love and an embrace there. That's nice. He's his brother's doing an interview for him. I think I'm ready to go and try to listen to that, but I will be back on the co-main and main events to live stream during those 2. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.